Hi, my name is Patrick Mitchell. I'm the designer behind Echo of the Predator, which is a new game on Kickstarter. It's a tabletop game. It's all electronic. There are no moving pieces. There are 121 LEDs on the board across 30 game spots. Echo of the Predator takes place on a starship, the cargo starship Destono, and the game is audibly narrated by the AI of the ship, Adam, automated data analysis machine, autopilot of the starship Destono. So currently the Kickstarter is linked below in this video, but it's in pre-launch stage right now. And while the game is done, the base game is done, I'm still adding some fun things to it. For instance, the base game has no time limit for turns, and I'm adding in some hard mode options where your turns are very limited in how much time you have to enter in your decisions. I'm also making changes to the behavior of the alien, how easy it is to find certain things, how difficult. I'm going to be adding in a randomizer mode. I'm really proud of this game. It's my 48th Kickstarter campaign. I'm an electronics designer. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. This is a 2-layer board, one for stability, and as you can see, there's the alien on the back. It says Adam Report, unidentified life form, species unknown, threat level red. And you have to power it with USB, 5 volts. And there's a stereo output. Now every reward will come with a set of earbuds. I'm going to get to some demonstrations in just a second, but I'm going to throw on some speakers, which is really great for more than one player. One player, you can play this anywhere you've got a computer or any kind of USB, because the earbuds, you can just hear it. And trust me, it's a lot of fun to play single player, and even more to play with 2 or 3 players. So I'm going to throw in a demonstration. If you feel so like it might interest you, check out the pre-launch page below. It launches on the 8th of October 2024. So thanks for watching. Let's have a look.
Commander, Foxton, Science Officer, Max, Doctor, Lana, I am Adam. Automated data analysis machine, autopilot, cargo starship Destono. Abnormal life form readings have been detected, prompting me to awaken you from hypersleep. An aggressive alien being has been on the hunt throughout the vessel. Your lives are at risk. Exit the ship via the escape pod. I'll log your progress. Godspeed. Commander, where will you move?
So Commander Foxton is blue, Science Officer Max is yellow, and Dr. Lana is green. We all start off in the hypersleep chamber. Now what you might notice is my camera doesn't like the LEDs. To the human eye, looks great. The frame rate of my camera doesn't seem to appreciate it so much, so I hope you can bear with me. The alien is generated in a random spot, and right now he is generated in the vent in red. So when the alien is chasing you, a specific character, it homes in on your location and has a chance to move 2 spaces. If you're unarmed, the alien will kill you if it lands on you. If you're not hiding, you can also hide. I'm just going to go through the game and try to kind of explain some of the game mechanics as we go. So we are not obviously timed in this mode. We are in what's the standard mode. So Commander Foxton goes first. So I'm going to go to the kitchen by pressing the right button.
You've arrived in the kitchen. What will you do now?
I'm going to arm myself because I know there's a knife in here.
You've armed yourself with a knife. Science Officer, where will you move?
So the knife isn't a great weapon. If the alien lands on my position and I'm armed, I will get out of the room, but he will likely harm me. And if he harms me twice, I die. You can heal yourself, but you have to get farther into the game to do that. So now I'm Science Officer Max. I'm also going to move into the kitchen.
You made too much noise. The alien is chasing you. You've arrived in the kitchen. What will you do now?
So what you might have noticed there is, why did I make too much noise? It's randomly generated, and you have a chance when you move from room to room to make noise. And if you make noise, he's chasing you. Now, the smart thing to do right now, because the alien's so far away, would be to hide. Now, there's no guarantee that I can hide. It's also, every room has a hide number attached to it, and some are higher and some are lower. I'm going to search because I know there's a key item in here and there's a good chance of me getting it, so I'm going to try my luck and press search.
You searched the room for supplies. You found food and water provisions. Doctor, where will you move?
So the ultimate way to end this game is hidden. There are hidden endings to this game, but the basic ending is you want to get everyone to the escape pod chamber alive, and with food and water provisions, having sent an SOS, having found the flight plan for the escape pod, and lastly, coolant for the escape pod. So I'm going to go, Dr. Lana can go up towards the crew quarters.
You've arrived in the crew quarters. What will you do now?
Now I'm going to hide.
You've opted to hide, and were successful. The alien is on the move.
That wasn't smart.
Commander, where will you move?
It actually was my only option for moving up, but because the alien is chasing you, the alien had two moves to get to the crew quarters, and I was landing on it, which was really silly. Because the alien is chasing Commander Foxton, Dr. Lana being in the crew quarters, he could have jumped from vent to crew quarters. Might be hard again for you to see here, but there's a vent entrance point and the crew quarters to vent 33 right here. So Dr. Lana is safe right now, and sorry, it's actually Science Officer Max that's being chased. So Commander Foxton, I'm going to have him move up to the game room.
You've arrived in the game room. What will you do now?
Well, the game room has one of my attempts at humor in it, so I'm going to press special in the game room.
You can play Elden Ring, but I believe there are more important tasks at hand. Press left for yes and right for no.
I'm going to play Elden Ring.
Keep your voice down. I can't be Consort Radon either, but the alien will hear you. The alien is chasing you. Science Officer, where will you move?
So the game has a few attempts at humor like that, and I actually did fight Consort Radon and beat him, although it took me many tries. So it's Science Officer Max's turn, so I'm going to go to the ship archives. You want to split your team up, but you want to work together to keep the alien away from you.
You've arrived in the ship archives. What will you do now?
My best option here, because, well, I want to keep the alien away from Science Officer Max, so I'm actually okay. I'm going to special in the ship archives.
You found a book about stealth warfare. Will you read it? Press left for yes and right for no.
I'll press yes.
You received a stealth bonus. Doctor, where will you move?
There are hide bonuses, stealth bonuses, and distract bonuses on the ship, and there's a fixed amount, so use them wisely. They really do help with your chances in random number generation throughout the game. It's Dr. Lana's turn, so I'm going to go up to the cockpit and hope that I don't cause any noise.
You've arrived in the cockpit. What will you do now?
I'm going to search.
You searched the room for supplies. There is a safe in here, but you don't know the combination. The alien is on the move. Commander.
So the alien moved from here to this vent, and from here it can move down through to the kitchen, or into the gymnasium, or down into the cargo bay. So Science Officer Max is in a bit of a pickle, and I know it's Max's turn, and I believe Max doesn't have a weapon, so I'm going to search the game room for weapon. And trust me, there aren't weapons in every room, and every weapon is different. A weaker weapon, such as this one, is not going to help me so much, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to stay where I am by pressing stay.
What will you do now?
And I'm going to press arm.
You've armed yourself with a game controller. Science Officer, where will you move?
Oh no, that was really silly. And you got to be careful in this game. So by showing you in the game room that little Elden Ring Easter egg, it's not much of an Easter egg, but what that did was me, the player playing Elden Ring drew the alien from, drew the alien. So the alien was chasing Commander Foxton and not Science Officer Max. So now the alien's actually going here. And what was so stupid about it was the fact that I could have moved out of its two move. I can move two moves when it's chasing somebody. It doesn't often do it, but you got about a 1 in 4 chance. So I've got a 1 in 4 chance of losing here. I'm Commander Foxton. Oh, I've got a great idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one spot to the right.
You've arrived in the briefing room. What will you do now?
So the smart thing to do here is to try to distract the alien, to draw him away from Commander Foxton. And I'm going to press the distract button.
You attempted to distract the alien.
Hey! I'm over here! I'm over here!
The alien is chasing you.
Okay, perfect. That's
Doctor,
actually really helpful.
Where will you move?
Now, the alien if the alien moves 2 moves in either direction, here to here, or here to here, I am safe where I am. And he's not going to go after Commander Foxton anymore. So it's the Doctor's turn. I'm going to go up to the engineering room.
You made too much noise. The alien is chasing
I'm still
you.
safe.
You've arrived in the engineering room.
It's going to go here.
What will you do now?
It's going to take the least amount of effort to get to here. So that's either here, 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 or here, 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 here. So it's actually going to likely go up to this vent based on its tracking algorithm. I'm going to arm myself.
You've armed yourself with a wrench. The alien is on the move. Commander, where will you move?
Weapons are they're limited, and but they're very helpful, especially as I give the game harder options. Playing this is great with 3 people. It's just so much fun, but I really enjoy just sitting down and playing this by myself because sometimes you find yourself making stupid decisions, like I just made with Commander Foxton. I believe it's Foxton's turn, so I'm actually going to go back down into the kitchen.
You've arrived in the kitchen.
And I'm just going to hide.
What will you do now?
No, I'm not going to hide. I am going to distract. So the alien is 1, 2, 3 spaces away from Dr. Lana. It's 1, 2, 3 spaces away from me. So I'm not going to distract. I've already searched this room. I've already done the special. I can do the special again. No, I haven't done the special here. I'll do the special.
There are some scraps of food lying around. Will you eat? Press left for yes and right for no.
I'm going to say no because I don't need that bonus right now.
Understood.
It'll all be in the manual.
Science officer, where will you move?
So I'm going down to the waste processing area right here.
You've arrived in the waste processing area. What will you do now?
I am going to special, see what's going on here.
There is a compressor in this room. Would you like to turn it on? Doing so will attract the alien. Press left for yes and right for no.
So this is a special bonus. This is, if I press yes, it'll turn on the compressor, which will immediately draw the alien to me. So if this is a great spot to be on if the alien is too close to somebody, especially within 2 moves away. If you take the attention off of one character and bring it back to another, that's what the distract button does. But the distract button doesn't guarantee that you're going to distract the alien. This does in this specific spot. The key to beating this game is the special and the search commands. The hide and arm are basically elements of that will help you in the game, but special and search allow for you to get all the equipment you need to find the special endings and to leave the ship. Now I will say this: there are 2 very secret endings. I will have a spoiler in the in the reward package. So every reward ship there will be an envelope saying spoilers, because this is a game of discovery. There is a ton to discover on this ship, and there's a lot of problem solving. And so yeah, this is just a little demo. I don't want to give away too much, although I will say I've given away extraordinarily little. But I will say this: that the base game is done. I love it. I have a lot of fun playing it. I play it at work with friends. We have a great time with it. There's a lot of some fun, scary stuff, and there's also some funny stuff, or at least what I consider funny. And as my wife would say, I'm the funniest guy I know. So yeah, if you have a chance, check it out on Kickstarter. It's linked. You can sign up to be notified when it launches on October 8th. The link at the link below. I know I'm biased because I designed it, but I'm very happy with the outcome of this game as it is. And the great thing is because it's digital and I've programmed it, I can keep programming it. I've got room. It features 215 sound bites. I might add 1 or 2 more. I'm very, very close to the 100% limit. But I still have programming room, and I hope to have a couple stretch goals, some basic stretch goals that kind of enhance the game. I wanted to add a speed mode. There's certainly a timed mode right now, but the fixed game, there's no time limit on how long you take to make your moves. But the randomizer mode I'm also going to make, because that I will add some spice to the game. I want for everyone to be able to beat the game where everything is fixed and they know how to get things, especially to find all the secrets, because as I like to say in my Kickstarter, this is a game of discovery. But I also want for people who play this game, a lot, to have an option to randomize everything to make things more difficult. And I will be toying with, a very hard mode where the alien is even smarter and more aggressive. But, the alien is difficult to manage even in normal mode. You need to be smart, and teamwork is a huge part of this game. Sorry about that, my camera died on me. So what I'll finish with is one of the characters, he or she may be someone that they're not claiming to be. It's a fun side gig with a nod to a very specific movie. There's lots of fun stuff in here. So yeah, very, very proud of it. I love this game. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing it with friends, and I very much hope you'll check out the Kickstarter campaign. There's a lot more information there, and I'll be adding more videos as I add things. And the great thing is again, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but I can keep programming this. I've got plenty of room. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to building this game even more. But in the meantime, check us out. Kickstarter pre-launch page is linked below, and it launches on October 8th. I'd love to see you being added to the followers list. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a great evening. Take care.